ESPN 94.1 FM and AM 930 present The Drive.
It is Tuesday, April 15th. Happy Tax Day, everyone. Your drive begins now on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. I'm your host, Paul Swann. We've got a Tax Day special for you coming up later on this evening. We're going to cut out here at about 5:50. We've got baseball coming to you from the Jack. The Thundering Herd taking on the Mountaineers. The rivalry renewed. We've got that contest for you. Christian Palmer will have all the play-by-play. So that's coming up a little bit later on. Until then, we're going to get you through the next hour. Our text line is open. It's 304-396-TALK, 304-396-8255. I've also got an opportunity for you today. I've got tickets to Sunday's Pirates and Guardians game at PNC Park. So we'll be giving you an opportunity to win that. All you have to do is text to win. That's it. It's easy. I'm not even going to make it hard today. Let me know if you would like to go. And, of course, if you would contribute to the show as well. Even better, we'll randomly draw one of you after the show and let you know through the text line that you won. Until then, we'll open that text line up now. As we mentioned, baseball set. West Virginia in Huntington. The Mountaineers getting ready to take on the Thundering Herd. Now, Marshall comes into this one 18-18, and that's actually pretty good. We're happy with 18-18 right now, right? It's better than it's been. It's getting better. This is a work in progress. Brand new stadium, brand new league still. At this point, Marshall's becoming old hat in it, right? But we're happy with 18-18. This isn't 5 or 6 years down the line here where 18-18 just not going to get it done. But we're good with that right now. And then number 24, West Virginia coming in 30-4. And you've seen the success that program has had. You get a new facility, things start to fall in place. You're in a good league, the Big 12. I had this argument with someone earlier. They disagreed with me that the Big 12 was actually a good league. And I started reading RPI numbers off. And the response to me was, well, it's just, those numbers are just like that because it's the Big 12. That's the point. It's good baseball. So that's coming up later from the Jack. Marshall did fall in its series against App State last weekend at the Jack. Marshall, however, has some bright spots here. The Herd leads the Sun Belt Conference with 29 double plays. You're going up against a Mountaineer squad that is number 24, 10-game winning streak, swept the Houston Cougars on the road. This is a team that puts up a lot of offense, over 9 runs a contest. That is the 16th most in the country. ERA is 14th best in the nation, 3.81. So this is a good team coming into this game. And of course, the Thundering Herd fell to the Mountaineers already once this season. So this is game 2, the rematch. And first pitch set for 6 o'clock. And we'll have it for you one more time. Reminder, right here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. Other college baseball action. Kentucky playing host to the Miami Redhawks tonight at 7 o'clock. Pirates got the win yesterday against the Nationals, 10-3. Those two teams meet again tonight at 6:40. Reds opening up a home series with Seattle tonight at 6:40. And the Cleveland Guardians, the team that I'm going to give you tickets to go see the Pirates play on Sunday, opening up a series with Baltimore. It's in Baltimore. It's tonight at 7:05. And the hockey world will be turning its attention to Philadelphia as the Columbus Blue Jackets roll into town. The Blue Jackets are actually still in contention for a Stanley Cup playoff spot. Montreal just will not clinch that final spot. So the Blue Jackets, at least for another day, have life. If you're a hockey fan, I think every single one of you will agree with me. Unless you're a Montreal fan, we're all rooting for Columbus tonight to knock out the Montreal Canadiens. Hopefully the Canadiens will falter down the stretch here. season's ending on Thursday, so there's still a few games left to decide the regular season standings and which teams get into the Stanley Cup. But Columbus still alive, and that should be a fun one tonight. And that's 7 o'clock, so if you're not into baseball action tonight, you want to watch a little action on the ice, there you go. That's probably the game everyone is going to be watching. So we're going to take our break early because we're going to end the show early. If you just joined us, we got baseball coming up tonight. The Herd taking on the Mountaineers. We'll go on the air with the broadcast at 5:50 here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. When we continue, I've got a little bit more I want to get into from the spring game on Saturday. Thundering Herd showing itself off to the fans. A lot of people had a good time is still what I'm getting from a lot of you, hearing from you, and you're telling me, you're right, Paul, it felt different, it felt good. I like where this team is at so far, with the understanding that it's spring ball. Nothing set in stone. Nothing is automatic. And, of course, transfer portal is going to be opening up. So we're going to find out soon how many players are actually going to stick around, how many players are going to be entering the transfer portal, and also we're going to find out, honestly, we're going to find out who's coming in. We already know that there are a couple of players in the transfer portal, and we'll go over that with you when we continue. Colin Parachek is one of those players that is in the transfer portal. I think we all agree quarterback position is going to be tough at Marshall University. So we'll go into some of that with you when we continue. But I do want to get your text, so let me know if you want to get those tickets to go see the Herd. Check that. I apologize. Go see the Pirates take on the Guardians. We got Herd baseball later on. I apologize. We got a lot of baseball going on, and it's all right here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930.
This is The Drive on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. Follow at Paul Swann on X for Marshall sports updates and more.
Welcome back to our Tuesday edition of The Drive here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. Our text line this hour is brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shop at 304-396-TALK, 304-396-8255. I got a few interviews that I squirreled away from Saturday. We're going to hear from Jalen Slappy in just a few minutes. Also, I had squirreled away Cannon Lewis, and a lot of you were asking me, hey, when are you going to play that? So we're going to play that today. But I'm going to start off with Marshall kicker Reese Veerhoff, and I've got a reason for starting off with that. I'll tell you what that reason is in a moment, but first I want you to hear what he had to say after we started talking to him. He looked good. He looked like he put some muscle on. He felt good. He looks like he's getting better out there, and that's where we start with Reese.
Yeah, that just happens as you grow as a kicker. I mean, it's kind of like golf. As you play more, you're going to get better, and I mean, with the right coaching, and it's been going well, and I mean, just keep on working. That's all I can really do. So, yeah.
How did it feel out here just to kind of get back out here, feel better about yourself, overall, just, maybe give yourself an evaluation today?
Yeah, it was really good. I can't complain about making all my kicks. So, I mean, that's not much to say, but I mean, all I can say is maybe hit a better ball. That's all about it. But, yeah.
What's this coaching staff been like? As you're one of the guys that have been around a while, so what's the transition been like?
It's definitely been different. From what I knew from the old staff was completely different. Definitely the coaching system was different, but, I mean, everybody has their own. But the new staff, I love them. They're just very chill, and they're willing to work with me as well and understand what my strengths are as a kicker, and they're going to use that on the field, which is awesome.
Your impressions of Coach White now that you're through the spring phase, just how has he kind of helped you guys come together as a unit?
I think it helps that he's young. So I think he graduated 2019 here, which it's I came in 2022, so I didn't miss him by much, but just knowing that somebody that's played here and knows what it's like to be here, it's even better because he's going to sit there and understand what we're going through, and he's always going to help us, and he's just been really good.
How much has Coach leaned on you, being one of the veterans now?
I don't know how much he has, but, I mean, being a veteran, it's nice. I mean, there's just a comfortability feeling, and, I mean, I'm going to keep working and grinding, obviously, but, it's more comfortable on the field now compared to when I was, a freshman and a sophomore, so it's a lot different.
You feel like you have a voice a little louder now? You can actually speak up, say a little bit more?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I have more of a voice in my specialist room and on the team as well. Like people know who I am, and I got voted for captain, so I feel like that helps a lot knowing that everybody knows who I am. So it helps also just build the confidence as well on the field. So
There you have it. Comments from Reese Veerhoff. He was speaking with myself. And also, I appreciate Tyler Kennett from HT Media being on hand as well as we talked to him for a few minutes. And then now throw all of that out. Just throw all of that out. Put that in your garbage can. It does nothing. Means nothing now. Just found out as we were going on the air. According to social media, Reese Veerhoff has posted, quote, I will be entering the transfer portal with 1 year of eligibility left. I'm very grateful for the opportunity that Marshall University has given to me the past 3 years. Excited to see what God has in store next for me. And that is Reese Veerhoff. So that whole interview, I wanted you to hear it. We had some great things to say about the coaching staff. He had pretty good showing. Looked good. A couple weeks ago that long kick of his went a little viral. So Reese Veerhoff, all of that you heard from the interview, everything, just throw it out. It's nothing now. It means nothing because he is now in the transfer portal. That's where we're at in this age, in this game now. So when I spoke to players on Saturday, I was looking at guys like, okay, I'm going to go talk to this guy. Is he going to be here? If I go talk to him on Saturday and I come back on the show on Monday, is he going to be here? Is he going to be here a week from now? And you heard Coach Gibson talk about how there's going to be some evaluations. There's going to be a conversation about who's staying and who's going. He said that yesterday on the show. If you missed it, here's what he had to say about basically we've got team members that might not be on the team here come next week.
Right now, we had guys that played today that may not be here tomorrow. So, it's a crazy time right now. But our goal as a staff is to get guys that want to be here and coach them up and get those guys ready. So we have a few more guys joining us for summer that we'll get in here and see where we're at in August.
Does that include a kicker? Well, it's going to have to. Does that include a kicker? Is there a kicker coming in? Is there a conversation that we're not privy to where, okay, hey, look, we got a guy coming in. We like what you're doing, but we're going to bring somebody in? Or did Veerhoff think, okay, it feels good, everything's this is the time I'm going to go and put myself out there? So now I'm going to play our conversation with Marshall offensive lineman Jalen Slappy. I think he's going to be here. Next week, I will put my chips on Jalen Slappy being here. But let me tell you, if he leaves, it's not because he feels unloved. That man had a long line. I had to go break up the line. I felt bad about it. I looked at him and I'm like, hey, Jalen, can we get you just for a few minutes, man? Can is that okay? I know you got your audience here. It was pretty cool, actually. A lot of kids were coming up, and we made sure that he had all the time in the world to talk to the kids, because that's the most important thing. Those kids were having a great time talking to him. But we had a chance to catch up with Jalen, just kind of get his impressions, his thought, how things went for himself and for the spring game.
I think the offense did pretty well, especially on the green team, of course. But we just got to clean up a lot of things, like the turnovers. That can't happen a lot. Coming from both teams, we can't have that. We got to line up faster and run on the field with authority, like we want to score every play. We got to expect to score.
What's this transition been like with Coach Gibson?
It's been really different, I should say. Me and Eric Meeks was talking a lot today, and we just love the way everything is situated. The pregame, everything's more simple. Everything it's for a benefit, really. So I love it. Even the spring game, how it went, I love it. So I love Coach Gibson. So
It's not over yet, but just how's this experience right now? Just kind of mingling with everybody, getting to know some fans and all that stuff.
Yeah, this experience is different. I ain't never did nothing like this, but I like it. I like the fan interactions. I love the fans here. Everybody knows, at Marshall, the fan is everything, the community. So the community comes to all the games. They help us donate. I love it here, but I love the fans, though, a lot.
How much have you been a voice in this transition, in this year, this new team?
I feel like my voice has been big. They count on me to be guy here, the guy, and to lead everybody. And I was just talking to Ralph Street about how we got to get everyone closer in the summer together. Like, the summer is really big for the team coming into connection. So I feel like I've been the voice. I feel like I've been doing a good job at it, but I can always improve, though.
What have you been saying? What have you been telling these guys?
Basically to come out and play with confidence, really. Like, everybody's new, everybody's still vibing out with each other, just coming and playing with confidence and trusting each other. I feel like that's the big thing, trusting each other, trusting in everyone's other job, what they got to do that play. Trusting each other is a big one.
Just a different eye. What do you think of this defense? You know, you look at those guys. What do you see over there?
Yeah, I was just talking about this earlier. I think our defense is going to be really good. Our defense is going to surprise a lot of people, I feel like. The stack front, I just feel like they can run anything. Our defense, how everybody was recruited, I feel like that, it dang near don't need no work on. But we definitely see, but our defense is really, really good, I feel like.
Anybody you're sick of already seeing out there?
I'm tired of seeing all the linebackers, but yeah. I'm not tired of seeing, but yeah, the linebackers are really, 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 they really get to me, so.
I know you have been here and everything, but for the fountain ceremony today to have so many new guys and everybody tags along, how important is that for this team and the group and the community?
I feel like that's really important, especially for the team. Like, a lot of transfers, they came from Jacksonville State or NC State, like, they don't know the culture. Maybe they're from here, they still know a lot of culture, but a lot of people who transfer, they don't know, like, what it means to be here at Marshall, what it means to play here at Marshall. They don't know none of that, so me walking over there and telling them all about it, and it was good that a lot of them came, like the whole team came, because last year we had like 4 people come. Like, I went last year, a couple people come every year, but the whole team being there and knowing that what this community means and what this university means because of that, it was really, really good.
Is that a result of the culture that is building now? Is that a result of the coaching staff? You know, why do you think that has turned a corner?
I feel like it's a little bit of both, like the culture and the coaching staff. Like, I feel like the coaching staff just brought that along with everybody coming together, being with the culture. So I feel like that's both. That's Coach Gibson. That was his idea. And, like, I feel like it was a good idea. It was a good choice. And then everybody wanted to go. Everybody wanted to do it. Everybody wanted to see the fountain ceremony. And they feel like it was really important. I feel like it's really important, too. It's a big thing in this community. It's a big thing to me, too, as well.
That's Jalen Slappy, and you know why everyone loves him. He's just an infectious personality. So he's going to be here. I'm putting him on my bingo card right now. He's sticking around. He's not entering that transfer portal. I know another guy that's not entering that transfer portal. I will put money on it. Cannon Lewis, local product, was at NC State, so you know he has a relationship with Coach Gibson. So you got a local product playing for Coach Gibson. He was a coach of Cannons at NC State, and I'm sure he's one of those linebackers that Jalen just sick of seeing going up against the ones, because that's how it was until the spring game. It was ones versus ones in practice. Here's more from Cannon Lewis, just talking about how it felt out there and his thoughts on the spring game.
I think that's probably what's had the most improvement throughout spring, because it's hard to communicate when you don't have all the guys. You don't know who you're going to be playing with. Once we kind of figured out like our units and what guys we're playing with, it's been easier to communicate and play off one another and know each other, like what we need to do. So I think this was one of our best days in terms of being a cohesive, playing as one defense.
A lot of the guys in the secondary talk about how versatile everybody is. I guess for you guys in the box, does it feel like it's the same mentality for you to kind of anybody can make a play at any spot?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we have so many playmakers on defense, and the way our defense is, we can be in so many different looks, and it puts, a linebacker who's normally we don't have just a box linebacker. We have guys that are going to come and rush off the edge, drop into pass coverage. You're going to go play man on number 2. I think we have a lot of really versatile players that can make plays anytime.
Using that defensive eye, what'd you think of the offense out here?
The offense they showed out. They had a really good day too. Not when we were in there, but and every other time. But they've gotten a lot better too. They've just kind of started to find their identity, and it's been exciting to watch them get better, just like us.
What's it been like under Coach Gibson? You know he's going to give you that critical eye, being a defensive guy. So I don't want to say he almost takes it personal, but he's going to be micromanaging. Maybe, is that fair? Or how's he going about this so far?
Yeah, the defense is his baby. So if you mess it up, you're going to hear about it. He holds the defense to an extremely high standard, and he knows what level, what that looks like, and what we're supposed to be playing at. And so he puts a lot of time and effort in making sure that we have the right guys out there and we know what we're supposed to be doing, and we play to that standard every time we take the field.
How's that benefit you, just knowing you got a guy like that with a background in defense?
Oh, it's awesome because you have 100% confidence in your coach and the scheme and what you're doing. It makes it a lot easier to play and knowing he's going to put you in the right situation and surround you with the guys to succeed.
I know you're from here and you know everything, but in terms of what it was like today to be a part of the fountain ceremony as a player on the team, just what did that feel like for you?
That meant a lot. That's the first time I've ever been to a fountain ceremony. I mean, obviously I'd heard of it and I knew about it, but being there in person, it's really awesome to be a part of something that has that much history and that much depth and that it's unlike anything else. It's such a unique community and culture, and to experience that was really cool.
Anything you guys think you're focusing on? I know obviously time of college athletics nowadays that there's you never know what's going on day for day, but just in terms of this summer period and everything, anything you're hoping to work on as you move forward?
I'm just getting better every day, just getting to know the defense better, try to learn something new every day, learn what the D-line's supposed to be doing, know what the DBs are supposed to be doing, just so we can talk better out there. Maybe get a little bit bigger, that'd be nicer. Your beach is coming up, we got to get the beach body going, but just getting better every day, everything I do.
Absolutely.
Yes, he did mention getting the beach body better. Our text line this hour brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shop, 304-396-TALK, 304-396-8255. That is Marshall linebacker Cannon Lewis reflecting on the fountain ceremony and, of course, transferring into Marshall now, playing for head coach Tony Gibson. More coming up on today's edition of The Drive, ESPN 94.1 and AM 930.
This is The Drive on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. Miss an episode? Catch it anytime on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back to our Tuesday edition of The Drive here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. Baseball action coming up tonight. Number 24, West Virginia and Huntington to take on the Thundering Herd. First pitch set for 6 o'clock. We go on the air in about 12 minutes right here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. Christian Palmer will have all the play-by-play. Pregame begins 10 minutes before first pitch, so looking forward to that. As the Thundering Herd looking to get the bounce-back game against the Mountaineers. And, of course, this is a series that has been long-standing. As soon as Marshall was able to get a first-rate baseball facility, you're going to see this series go on. And I don't think this is one of those series where it's going to be political anytime soon. I think you just got two good baseball programs, one that's developing and one that right now is outstanding at 30-4. I think the two coaches like each other. I think there's mutual respect there. Same thing with soccer. So good series. Hopefully it's a full house today at the Jack. I know it's kind of hard, overcast skies, and you also have, of course, the work day. A lot of people just getting off for the first time here in a few minutes ago and heading down to the ballpark now, so it probably should be a late arriving crowd. So if you can't make it on time, don't worry. We got you covered. And again, that's coming up in just a few minutes here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. Until then, our text line is open. Brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shop at 304-396-TALK, 304-396-8255. I'm giving you a 4-pack of tickets to go see the Pittsburgh Pirates take on the Cleveland Guardians. That is coming up on Sunday. So 4-pack of tickets. I'm making it easy for you today since, again, we do have an abbreviated show. So I really didn't want to deep dive into too much. So if you want to go, just text me, let me know you want to go, and we'll draw one of you randomly after the show is over. Again, making it easy for you. We'll give you another chance to win tomorrow. So if you don't win today, there's another chance to pick up tickets, and we'll be doing that throughout the season. So your chance to win tickets to go see the Pittsburgh Pirates all season long right here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930. And don't forget, we'll have the Pirates tomorrow. Pirates beat the Nationals yesterday 10-3. And so since we've got baseball with the Thundering Herd tonight, we're not going to have the Pirates game. We will have it tomorrow, though. So one-day hiatus on Pirates baseball, at least on the radio for us. Back at it tomorrow. Thundering Herd, Mountaineers. A little higher priority baseball game, I think we will all agree. textures checking in with me right now and said, Paul, the crowd is rolling in at the Jack. I love to hear that. That's going to be a great atmosphere, and I hope that it's a sellout. I hope it's a capacity crowd, to be honest with you. And if Marshall wins, a lot of people, maybe this is their first game at the Jack this year, or we had someone text in last week, said this is going to be their first game, period, at the Jack. Hopefully, this will bring people back to see more Marshall baseball. That's going to do it for this edition. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back with you tomorrow, but stick around. Marshall baseball coming up. The Herd playing host to 24th ranked West Virginia. That's coming up next here on ESPN 94.1 and AM 930.